And what injustice have we done to deserve this? No. I refuse to be kicked. I refuse to be beaten. I refuse to be spat upon solely because of what I choose to believe in. So if you're content with being treated worse than sewer rats, the kin of vermin, then the time to leave is now. I guess you're all in this together then. Peter, bring them up to speed.
This is just a rough map of objects which I made to the best of my knowledge. These are the quarters where we sleep, where we will be tomorrow night. There are 2 guards positioned right outside the door of the quarter. We plan to create a racket inside the quarters so as to lure the guards inside, who will instead find an ambush waiting just for them.
How do you propose that the 5 of us, 5 malnourished, tired, famished, and non-Jews, take on 2 well-fed, well-trained, powerful Nazi soldiers, fully armed with waters and carbines to boot?
Take them forward, would you? Or do you mind if I just watch from a corner?
What are you talking about? We outnumber them and we have the element of surprise. Plus we have something the Nazis lack.
That's the spirit, Joseph. But let's not underestimate our adversity.
So, after we've overcome those guards, the 2 of us will suit up in their uniform. And here, my friends, we arrive at the first problem in our plan. Somehow, we need to get rid of the sniper in this watchtower.
Are you sure that's the only one there? The only one we have to worry about? There are other watchtowers, you know?
I've already given thought to that. And I think, at that time of the night, the only way the other watchtowers will see us is if we mount beacon upon us.
Preposterous! Of course they'll see us. They pick us all out one by sniper rifle fire. We'll be carried into the clothes by morning. Marcus, your lack of faith is disturbing. You have a better idea, Marcus.
We might fail, you know. I mean, I don't want to be carrier for clothes.
But we'll be roasted soon enough if we just stay here. We need to escape.
Brothers, there's no time for mindless squabbles. We need a way to get rid of the sniper in the watchtower.
Why don't we just kill him?
No. That will just alert the others. And besides, just because the Nazis believe in mindless killing, it doesn't mean we have to return their favor.
I got a plan. You can always drug them, you know. 2 of us will be dressed up as Nazi soldiers. We could offer the guards a bottle of refreshing whiskey. He won't say no to that. I'm sure I wouldn't. In fact, you could add a little bit of sleeping powder.
That's an excellent idea. He'd be dead, but not quite.
It should be relatively easy to arrange. Once the powder has taken effect, it should work pretty fast. The others can then make their way through the barbed wire and cut their way through.
Yes, because that still leaves a fence between us and freedom. And in case you hadn't noticed, it's electrified and 13 feet high. Something short of a miracle will surely result in our deaths.
Calm down, Marcus. Have some faith. I'm sure this will be it.
But how? Sister, you cannot deny the fact that the fence is virtually impregnable.
There has to be a way. There always is. Where does the fence receive its power from?
It receives its power from the supply lines running between the river and the fence. The wires are about 16 feet off the ground. Why?
Sabotage, my friend. All we need is a metal wire and 2 stones attached at each end. Throw it over the fence, short circuit the system, the fuse will blow.
Are you sure?
I have a hunch, it should work. A hunch? You're willing to bet your life on a hunch? You don't have a slight idea of the consequences if you're wrong. I'm not wrong and I'm sure of it, Marcus. Do you have a better idea?
Joseph's right. It's our best bet. Any piece of old metal wire should do, right?
Should work.
Good. Now we're getting somewhere. Do you have any idea how much time we have before they'll be able to get the power back online?
We'll have to replace the fuse. I'm guessing that will take about 30 seconds to a minute.
But that should give us just enough time to get through. Just enough. Don't you think you're cutting it a bit too fine?
What's the matter, Robert? Just now, are we? You know, the voltage on that fence is upwards of about 5,000 volts.
5,000 volts? 5,000
Easy,
volts?
Robert, easy. Calm down.
Finally, we come to the river. That's our getaway.
The river. I don't know how to swim. You don't need to worry about that. About 500 meters downstream is a boat used to cross the river. We can use it to make our getaway.
A boat with room for 2 people will carry 7. Odds are I'll sink before I get close to escaping from Auschwitz.
Seriously, Marcus, it's the best we've got. We'll have to work with it now, won't we?
Well, that's just about it then. With any luck, this time tomorrow, we'll be as free as the birds.
I agree. Freedom beckons, my friends. All we have to do is reach out and grab it. As long as we stay determined and passionate, we are bound to succeed.
Bound to succeed. Succeed. We are bound to fail and nothing else. This is your brilliant plan to fight 2 guards, lullaby another to sleep, cut through 2 wires and throw useless scrap of metal at a supply line. This is your brilliant plan.
Devoid of your sarcasm and bad. Yes.
Excuse me? What do you mean by that?
Do you know how it feels to stay alive solely for one person? Do you know what goes to your mind when you experience extreme pain? You wish you were dead, but the only thing that keeps you alive is the thought of another human being. Do you know how it feels to care about someone more than yourself? Do you know how it feels to run, but to worry about someone else running? Care about someone else's escape more than your own? I do. Run, I did. They took the only thing that mattered to me. One thing that kept me alive. No, I'd rather die escaping than staying here and adding salt to my ego. You think that staying here in miserable hell is a better option than by all means continue with the pathetic thing you call life. But I know that escape, if I succeed or not, what shall grant me my salvation.
Brilliant.
It's alright. And you, if the only thing you can do is to prevent more, then I suggest you back out. God's sake, do not lead us.
So, Marcus, what will that be? Are you with us, or are you not?
I'm in. Only because I hate and despise the Nazis for what they did to me. If this is the best revenge I can get, so be it.
Good. We're all in agreement then. Good. I see it in you. The lust for survival and the thirst for freedom show clearly in your eyes. As long as we remain together, we can achieve the path we long for as we rot in this dump. Beyond that river lies freedom. Let's take it. It's ours. Brothers and sisters, we have a long day ahead of us tomorrow. Let's get some rest.
Also, the guard could stumble upon us soon, and that would be the end of us. Best to disperse now, when no one's around.
They say the heart is like an open vessel, and when filled with turmoil, it's best let it spill. What's the matter, Robert? Don't get me wrong, my friend. It's just that the thing is, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what Marcus said was right. That we never escape. The Nazis were just too strong. That we are bound to. Robert, before you say these things, think back to what escape means to us. Before this, we had lives, Robert, lives. Do you think what we have now is called life? We breathe, we think, we feel. But this sure as hell isn't living. We died the day we were brought here, Robert. Mercilessly ripped from our homes. Herded like cattle. Brought here to Auschwitz.